Hello, everyone. My name is Louise Fetchu. I am the Family and Community Engagement Coordinator with Kent City School Districts, and we are excited today to have Neighborhood Bridges with us. So we have Kathleen with us today. She is our area director for the Kent Neighborhood Bridges, and this is all volunteer. So she does this out of the kindness of her heart and to help grow community support within our schools and our neighborhoods. So I will go ahead and let her take over and share with you what Neighborhood Bridges is, how you can subscribe, or how you can have a need posted. So without further ado.
Thanks so much for having me and for all your support. So Neighborhood Bridges has been in Kent City Schools now for almost 2 years. So in the summer, heading into this next summer, we'll be in the schools for 2 years. We are a nonprofit organization. It's been around since 2017 and it started in Westerville, Ohio. We were the first school district to have neighborhood bridges in Northeast Ohio. And there are about 39 counties that have it throughout Ohio. And Neighborhood Bridges is an organization that seeks to remove the non-cognitive barriers so that kids can excel academically, socially in school and attend school. That's the big thing. We want kids to attend school, be social, and have a great academic career in Kent City schools. And sometimes there are barriers that prevent that from happening. And that's what Neighborhood Bridges seeks to help fill needs. And the people in our schools are the advocates, and that's how we know who and what needs need to be filled. So the advocates are your school counselors in Stanton, Roosevelt, and all 4 elementary schools in Kent. And they're all wonderful people and have a pulse on their school. And some examples of needs and what we've done is we're pretty much filling, I would say, 1 need per week. That's sort of what the statistics have shown. 1 need a week's being filled, and those needs are directly in Kent City schools. Example would be we've had a handicapped student who needed help in a shower. Someone donated their time and services to put a shower rail in their shower. But I wouldn't have known that without, Jen Pluck at Stanton called me, said, this is what we have. I said, post it. And then we got it out there and someone took care of it. And how you get a need filled, it would be something to the effect of, this is what's maybe going on with my child. We're having some trouble. You call the counselor and say, here's where we are. The counselor will touch base with your child and then, call me from there. I think the thing is completely anonymous, and the people who donate their time to fill a need don't know who it's going to. We just take care of it. We've gotten eyeglasses. We've helped with Christmas. We have gotten shoes, hairbrushes, any little thing you can think of. Someone told me the other day about just a child who was having a hard time getting to school and just needed to brush their hair, brush their teeth. And we were able to get those items to them. And that's in large thanks to the Rotary of Kent. They gave us a grant this summer to put personal care pantries in all of our schools. So there's brushes, soap, shampoo, anything you could think of hygiene wise, plus school supplies, underwear, anything like that. So that's sort of
fantastic.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, really great. So they're in every school. And so if anyone needs, like, let's say they're all out of soap, they'll put the need up on Neighborhood Bridges. I'll approve it. And then how you learn about what needs are out there are, I put it in the chat. It's, you can subscribe to get our emails. It's a weekly email. It comes out at 10 a.m., just not on Sundays, with the current needs. And then you can also subscribe on Facebook and Instagram. And I always just ask people, like, if you could like and share anything you see, if your network could become our network. That's how Neighborhood Bridges grows, through people subscribing to our emails and then liking and sharing in the social media world.
Kathleen, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and share that webpage just so everybody can take a glance at it real quick.
Sure.
So it's just as easy as going to Neighborhood Bridges Kent. you can just go to the webpage. Got all our super cute kiddos here. You'll know you're on the Kent Bridges because you'll see us right there. And then you just type in your email, confirm your email, click You're Not a Robot, and subscribe. So it's literally that easy. I have subscribed myself. I do not get bogged down with like thousands of emails. My email has never like went where it shouldn't have. It's literally just an email notification that comes out about like any of the needs that are on the website. So just a really nice user-friendly website there. So just wanted to give everybody the view of that.
Absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's good. I think it's really amazing the community support we had, and I think the wonderful thing about Neighborhood Bridges is it goes directly to the children that are living in our community. It doesn't go to fund anybody's salaries or anything like that. It's just here's the need. It goes out there. Someone out of the kindness of their heart says, "I can help." And they drop it in a drop zone. We have 3 drop areas in town. The police station is a 24-hour drop area. The Portage DD is, like a 9 to 4. And then the rec center in Kent's also a drop area, which is during school hours as well. But it's been really wonderful just to see the people of this community come together. And people could donate money, just say, I can help, and might just say, I'm going to donate $20 a month. But we've been able to really help people maybe not have an emergency shut off on an electric bill. Really amazing things.
And with those monetary donations, like if I was to subscribe to donate monthly, is any percentage of my money leaving the Kent community, or is it all staying right here within our own community?
It's right here in the community. It goes right to a fund that I only have direct access to. And that goes right to any kid, child advocate, anything we need to take care of.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to share with you. So if you do become a subscriber and you want to help, you are able to just anytime you want to, even if you don't want to go in and check your emails or you haven't seen anything in a while, you can pop over to the website at any time and it'll show you the list of opportunities for kindness is what they call it. So if you can see my screen there, so furniture needs, someone's in need of a bunk bed and a couch. And it just gives a little bit about the student or family, but very vague. Like you said, it's, it's all confidential. Names aren't being released or anything like that. We like to ensure the privacy of the families. Somebody is in need of a car seat for a 10-month-old, size 4, 2 adult diapers. And then you just click on I can help, and then it'll send you an email, connect you with Kathleen, and then she will work with you to help you meet that need for that family. I mean, it's that simple, right?
It is. It's amazing how simple. Yeah. It's amazing how simple it works, and people, if they click I can help and you might have something you're not sure of, people sometimes just email me questions. They'll say, I have a couple boxes of these that aren't open. Would you still use them? Yes. Or are you taking deodorant? Yes. We're always taking deodorant. We're always taking those things. And the personal care pantries from the grant from the Rotary has been a really huge thing, because it also gives, if a counselor's like, oh, you need a brush, well, come and sit down. And then they can have a longer conversation about how's everything else? Like, is there anything else you need? And then maybe an advocate finds out, oh, we have people who've been sleeping on air beds for years. Okay, well, how about we see if we can get you a bed? And then we put it out there. The advocate says need 2 beds. I look at it, I'm like, okay, 2 beds. Someone says, I have 2 beds, and delivers it. And then a kid's getting a good night's sleep and then has the personal hygiene items that they need. So it's really opened up a lot of doors with just having that grant from the Rotary. Has been awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, And I know our social media presence is wonderful. I know right now, like they're doing some interviews with the advocates in Kent City schools, and they're going to put them out, and you can really see like, they're just like, this is such a great program. And Dr. Gates, he was the one that sort of brought it to our school district. He was at a conference and said, this would be a perfect fit for Kent. We're such a kind community and help each other all the time. And that's exactly what's been happening.
Just incredible, like what impact we can have when community comes together like that. And just to share like a couple facts, these are from like last year, but we had just in a 6-month span of time, we had over 40 students / families needs filled. We had just under $16,000 given in monetary donations, and 100% of that stayed in the community. So like zero cost going to any type of administration fees. Like that is all given from the community, stays in the community. We had over 339 subscribers in that 6-month period of time. And we're just growing, and we want to continue to grow so we can continue to support each other, get the word out. As Kathleen was saying, like sharing on all of our social media platforms is a great way to do that. And continuing to like and follow and doing all the things, right? Clicking all the stuff.
All the clicks.
All
and
the
it's
clicks.
been great because it's also grown to, I think, Crestwood schools, Waterloo, they've added neighborhood bridges. So it's starting to be a little bit more in Northeast Ohio. I think people are really seeing the value of having, you know, the community engaged in what's going on. So yeah.
That's fantastic. We do have a question. At this time, are people able to donate their time to Kent Neighborhood Bridges?
Yes, we're always looking for volunteers. And if you were interested in doing that, you could just, my email is on that Neighborhood Bridges website. Send me an email and I could always use help. I had to set up personal care pantries pretty much solo. I had a couple kids who needed, you know, help. Like we're like, I have community service hours. Do you need it? And I had a couple, you know, people help me with that, but it'd be great if I had even social media volunteer just to like anything like that. I'd be willing to do. And we'd love to form, I think, I know they've hired a full-time sort of fundraiser, which is awesome for Neighborhood Bridges to help all the communities. And, you know, getting a kindness council. They want to try to establish a kindness council. So I know that's what that person's really trying to do, have each community have a kindness council, which is like totally volunteer. So,
yeah. That's fantastic. What would you say is like the biggest need that you're continuously like, it would just be nice if we had a stockpile of this so we could just keep filling that need because we're seeing it so rapidly? Or are they all so unique and different?
Beds, honestly. Beds are
mattresses or frames, or
I would say, you know, mattresses, and then, you know, I'll have to find frames. We have an awesome gentleman in Kent City Schools in Sean Bates, and he's like, I have that bed, I have a frame. I usually try him first, and then if not, I put it out in the universe. But beds have been huge. And then I would say just, you know, keeping those personal care pantries, like going to the Dollar Tree, and deodorant, shampoo, just simple things like that is needed in a lot of the schools. I know the high school asked for in their personal care pantry laundry detergent, like single use, things like that. So I have, you know, some people in the community will just say, I ran into this and I put it in the drop zone. So I'll have like 20 deodorants and I can divide, you know, take them somewhere. So, but I would say beds have been a big one. Yeah.
Good to know.
It's hard to have a stockpile of beds.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Warehouse.
Yeah.
So with beds, then I assume bedding items such as like
bedding items.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes people need pillows, sheets if they've relocated and they're in a new place. Sometimes they do have those items. It's more just a bed.
Yeah. And then in regards to like delivery of those items, is that kind of all organized through Neighborhood Bridges? Or if it's like, if I had a need that you guys posted that I needed a bed or a couch or something, I'm the person who's receiving it needs to be responsible for trying to pick that up or get that located?
Yeah, so I'm the bridge, so typically I just circle my wagons and say who has a truck, and
Who can
a
help?
lot of times Dr. Gates will help me figure it out. We'll just get a U-Haul or something if we can't find somebody, but I take care of all that. I don't put that on the person who
Okay.
needs it. It's all taken care of, cost-free,
So that might
kindness.
even be a donation or a
Oh, if
need
anybody was
then.
like,
Like if you
oh,
are a person who has a truck and can help us move or relocate this furniture, can you help us fill that need kind of a thing?
yeah,
Or
so
volunteers in that regard. Okay,
yeah.
very good to know.
Yeah, sometimes I'll ask if the person's like, "Oh, I have a mattress." I'll say, "Are you able to help me take it to where it is?" Or,
Right.
but I usually take care of it just because the anonymity piece, if
Yeah,
it's just the advocate, will help coordinate that.
very good.
Yeah.
It's so fantastic. It just sounds like a program that's just like too good to be true, you know? It just is run very smoothly and
Yeah,
that's
and
large parts of the
totally.
community and you, and we can't thank you enough for having that support system here in our schools for our families, our students. So it's fantastic. I want to open it up. If you have questions, feel free to just unmute yourself and ask, or you can direct message me in the chat. I know that's a popular one. Oh, can you go over where the drop zones are again real quick? We had somebody just
Oh,
pop in.
sure. Kent Police Station in the, when you drive in back there,
Mhm.
it's a 24-hour drop area, and there's a box there that people put stuff in.
Yeah, in the
So
main
that's
lobby.
one that I would say is the most commonly used, just because it's 24 hours, 7 days a week, and people know, okay, it's going to be okay. And then the Portage DD, that's also good because you have to buzz and say hi, and then they'll take it back. And they usually call me and say, "We have a donation here for you." So if you're in that part of town, and then the Kent Rec Center across from Holden Elementary School, the before and after school programs are going on there, and people drop there as well during school hours. So that's typically, 6 in the morning till about 9. And then in the evening, they're open till 6. So a lot of times people after work will drop there. And
Fantastic.
then a lot of times people, if it's elderly, I'll say, if you can't get out, I have gone and picked stuff up before, if it's needed, so it's no problem.
Cool. Thank you for that recap.
Mhm, mhm.
We have I don't see any other questions coming through in the chat at this time. Once again, I will go ahead. I will send a follow-up email with the flyer about our mission on it with our link for our Kent page. Or you can simply type into Google Neighborhood Bridges Kent and it'll take you there. And then you can see the needs right here in our own community. I do want to just thank you once again, Kathleen. You are a Kent parent, a community member, and our volunteer area director here. So it's a big job and a big responsibility, and you do it so seamlessly. So we're just so fortunate to have you and your help and getting all of these needs filled for our students and our families and helping us bridge that gateway to kindness and keeping the mission alive. So we just are so very fortunate here for all the work that you do. So we're just so lucky. So thank you.
Thanks so much for having me, and I appreciate your time and helping me to get the word out there.
Please.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Do we have any other questions coming through in the chat? Gosh, 30 minutes really flies.
It does.
Well, it's not too late to click and subscribe and check us out at Neighborhood Bridges Kent. All it is a simple email. You go ahead, you put it right in there, confirm your email address, and then you will get an email every time a need is posted once a day. They release at 10 a.m. So your emails will not get bombarded. It'll all come through in just one simple email. So that's all it is. Potentially an email a day. So it's not too crazy. My email has never gone to like somewhere else where I get all these crazy ads or publicity stunts. Any of the money received by Neighborhood Bridges Kent stays in the Kent community. Once again, no administrative costs or overhead costs. What you give in this community stays in this community and helps this community. So just an exciting and excellent program to be a part of. So if you have any questions, you can go to that website. Kathleen's email is right there. You can go ahead, click to email her with any of your questions, or if you would like to volunteer, or if you find yourself in need of having a need posted and filled, you can contact her, or you can contact any of our advocates. Advocates are located at every school. They are the school counselors. So if you find yourself in need, please do not hesitate to reach out to our school counseling department to go ahead and get your need posted, and we'll help you get it filled. So I think that is all for today. So I thank you again for your time. Families, thank you so much for attending today. Please share the message, share the kindness, share the story, so we can continue to get subscribers to help get our needs filled. That's all I have. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I appreciate your time.
You too. Take care.
All right, everybody, have a great holiday break.
You
You all
too.
earned it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.